done, but look what we've become. The whispers of our founders still echo through these servers. The wisdom in each line, a code divine. The whispers of our founders. Vacuum tubes to
We believe that the time you arrive will be the time the world changes. To ordain the conscience for heaven and earth will be the time to serve the people in their lives. To ordain the conscience for heaven and earth. To carry forward the wisdom of the past. To serve the people in their lives. To open the way to eternal peace for future generations. We value virtue, seek truth, embrace diligence, and take action. Xidian University, with 9 decades of striving forward, invites you to join us in proving to the world that greatness is never born. It is forged with our endeavor. You have seen us on screens. You have heard about us in news. You have looked for us in the stories of the past. Yet what you saw was never the whole picture of us. In the darkest depth, we sought the first light of truth. In the tide of information, we sought the radiance of our humanity. At the frontiers of science and technology, we hold on to our dreams of freedom. Through days and nights, we kept moving forward, driven by the power of perseverance. The moment you step onto this campus is the moment to let go of who you used to be and to begin forging a new self ready for the future.
Our story, from black and white TV glory, the textbooks never told the spark we hold. Through stormy nights we wandered, with hungry hearts we pondered the codes that light the way and break the gray. Welcome to Xidian Sunrise, where pioneers open their eyes. We rewrite what's possible in circuits and stardust we trust. Welcome to where futures ignite, 90 years burning so bright. The world says it can't be done, but look what we've become. The whispers of our founders still echo through these servers. The wisdom in each line, a code divine. From vacuum tubes to
We believe that the time you arrive You have seen us on screens. You have heard about us in news. You have looked for us in the stories of the past. Yet what you saw was never the whole picture of us. In the darkest depth, we sought the first light of truth. In the tide of information, we sought the radiance of our humanity. At the frontiers of science and technology, we hold on to our dreams of freedom. Through days and nights, we kept moving forward, driven by the power of perseverance. The moment you step onto this campus is the moment to let go of who you used to be and to begin forging a new self, ready for the future.
Our story, from black and white TV glory, the textbooks never told the spark we hold. Through stormy nights we wandered, with hungry hearts we pondered the codes that light the way to break the gray. Welcome to Xidian sunrise, where pioneers open their eyes. We rewrite what's possible in circuits and stardust we trust. Welcome to where futures ignite, 90 years burning so bright. The world says it can't be done, but look what we've become. Still echo through these servers, their wisdom in each line of code divine. From vacuum tubes to
We believe that the time you arrive will be the time the world changes, to ordain the conscience for heaven and earth, to serve the people in our lives, to carry forward the wisdom of the past, to open the way to eternal peace for future generations. We value virtue, seek truth, embrace diligence, and take action. Xidian University, with 9 decades of striving forward, invites you to join us in proving to the world that greatness is never born. It is forged with our endeavor. You have seen us on screens. You have heard about us in news. You have looked for us in the stories of the past. Yet what you saw was never the whole picture of us. In the darkest depth, we sought the first light of truth. In the tide of information, we sought the radiance of our humanity. At the frontiers of science and technology, we hold on to our dreams of freedom. Through days and nights, we kept moving forward, driven by the power of perseverance. The moment you step onto this campus is the moment to let go of who you used to be and to begin forging a new self, ready for the future.
Our story, from black and white TV glory, the textbooks never told the spark we hold. Through stormy nights we wandered, with hungry hearts we pondered the codes that light the way to break the gray. Welcome to Xidian sunrise, where pioneers open their eyes. We rewrite what's possible. and circuits and stardust we trust. Welcome to where futures ignite. 90 years burning so bright. The world says it can't be done, but look what we've become. Still echo through these servers. Their wisdom in each line, a code divine. From vacuum tubes to
We believe that the time you arrive will be the time the world changes. To ordain the conscience for heaven and earth. To serve the people in their lives.
Welcome to
To carry forward the wisdom of the past. To open the way to eternal peace for future generations. We value virtue, seek truth, embrace diligence, and take action. Xidian University, with 9 decades of striving forward, invites you to join us in proving to the world that greatness is never born. It is forged with our endeavor. You have seen us on screens. You have heard about us in news. You have looked for us in the stories of the past. Yet what you saw was never the whole picture of us. In the darkest depth, we sought the first light of truth in the tide of information. We sought the radiance of our humanity. At the frontiers of science and technology.
Okay. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Can everybody hear me? Okay, so good afternoon, everybody. My name is Yang, and I'm a faculty member at Xidian University. And it's a great pleasure for me to introduce our university to you today. So on this page, as you can see, here are our university values. Nurturing and the next generation, integration and innovation, depth and delegation, intelligence and information. So these values shapes everything we do. And today we will walk you through why Xidian is a perfect choice for your overseas study journey in China. So let's start with story of Xidian. Each letter stands for a unique strength of our university. So this slide is our agenda for today. So we will unpack the meaning of each letter in Xidian. X for coordinate, I for intelligence and information, D for depth and delegation, I for integration and innovation, A for achievement and advancement, and N for nurturing the next generation. So now we start with the first letter, X for coordinate X. So what does this mean? It's all about our geographic positioning. So we are rooted in Xi'an, China, and stands at the heart of the global connectivity. Location is a key for international study, and Xi'an's position makes cross-border communication, travel, and global collaboration incredibly convenient for our international students. Okay, then let's move on for the next letter, intelligence and information. This is the core of Xidian University's academic identity. So we are a university focused on cutting-edge technology, and we empower our students to master the core technologies that will define tomorrow's world. So on the following slides, you will see our official academic standing, global ranking, and the top-tier disciplines that makes our leader in each education worldwide. So let's talk about our official academic status. So Xidian University is a double first-class university, the highest honor in China's national top university program. So this means we receive national level support for our research, faculty, and facilities, and we hold the strictest academic standards in China. Being a double first-class university also means our degrees are globally recognized, opening doors for your career all over the world. This is the foundation of our academic strength, and our global ranking built on this. And on these slides, you can see our 2024 Essential Science Indicators, which is the ESI ranking. It's one of the most global academic ranking system. So let's highlight our strengths first. So computer science is in the global top 0.01%. And engineering is in the global top 0.1%. And this ranking proves that our technology related are the world's best cutting edges. We do not just excel in computer science and engineering. These slides also list our disciplines that are in the ESI global top 1%: GL science, material science, physics, chemistry, clinical medicine, social science, and mathematics. This means Xidian has balanced academic strengths across science, engineering, and even social science, providing a solid foundation for interdisciplinary study. No matter which technology or science field you are interested in, Xidian always has the academic resources to support you. So now let's look at our world-ranked specific disciplines. That one makes Xidian famous worldwide. First is the remote sensing technology, ranked the second in the global ranking, and the second one is communication engineering, fourth in the global ranking. The third is power electronics engineering, and the 10th in the global ranking. These are not just numbers. That means you will learn from the best faculty, use the most advanced research facilities, and join research projects that shape the global technology industry. At Xidian, you are not just learning textbook. You are mastering the skills that top technology companies and research institutions are looking for. Now let's move to the letter D. D for depth and dedication. So Xidian's strength is not just in our current ranking, it is built on the decades-long legacy of academic dedication and foundational research. First, our foundational academic contribution. Xidian scholars developed two theories that shapes modern technology. The Xiaomai theorem. It is the foundation of stream ciphers, a core technology in cybersecurity and data encryption used worldwide. Second is the network encoding theory, the foundation for modern network encoding, which powers the internet, 5G or 6G, and all modern communication networks. These theories are not just part of academic history, they are still the basis of cutting-edge technology research today. And you will learn directly from the scholars who continue to advance this work. Our dedication to research translates to leading national and global technology projects. This slide features three iconic projects led by our academicians. First, FAST, the world's largest radio telescope, and the Space Solar Power Station, both led by Duan Baoyan. Second, the Tianwen Mars Exploration Mission, led by Zhang Rongqiao. These projects are at the forefront of global space and research, and our students have the opportunity to participate in these groundbreaking projects as research assistant. This is a hands-on experience you can get on most universities. Okay, move to the next slide. Most of our academicians leading China's most important technology projects. Academician Bao Weiming is by the space transportation system. Academician Yang Hong and Yang Mengfeng are the core contributors to China's space station and the Chang'e Lunar Exploration Program. These are national strategy projects, and Xidian is a key partner in all of them. This means our research is directly shaping China's technology future, and our students are part of that journey. You will work with the best minds in aerospace, space technology, and engineering at Xidian University. Okay, so next slides. These slides show how Xidian's dedication to excellence impacts the real world. First, academician Zhang Xixiang is a leader in the global intelligent era, and many of our alumni are founders of top technology listed companies. Liu Chuanzhi, Zhang Yongping, Li Mofang, Sun Ying, Zhang Wen, Luo Huangbin. So second, we are a leader in national cybersecurity and radar systems, led by academician Bao Zheng and academician Chen Taiyi. This means our graduates are not just employees, they are the founders, leaders, and innovators of technology industry. Your time at Xidian University will connect you to this powerful industry network. Okay, the second I in Xidian, integration and innovation. So before we dive into the integration and innovation, let's look at our comprehensive academic program offering. This is the foundation of your achievement and advancement in Xidian University. We offer 19 PhD programs, 15 postdoctoral stations, 30 master programs, and 70 undergraduate majors. So no matter what stage of your academic journey you are in, Xidian has a program that fits your goals. So on this slide, you can see we have like 20 different schools at our universities. And to foster the integration and innovation, we have a unique education philosophy and the talent development frame called SPARE. Let's unpack the SPARE talent development framework. So every letter stands for critical skills we will nurture our students. S for scientific and depth technique expertise. So you will build a rock solid technology skills in your major. P is for progressive thinking exploration. So we encourage you to ask questions, experiment, and explore new ideas. I for intercultural and competence responsibility. So you will learn to work with people from all over the world and understand your social and professional responsibility as a technology innovator. R is for reflexive critical thinking. So you will learn to analyze problems, evaluate solutions, and think critically about the impact of technology. Letter E is for empathy and ethical engagement. You will learn to create technology that is inclusive and serve the need of people worldwide. Okay, so now let's move to the letter A, achievement and advancement. Everything we do at Xidian, our academic strengths, learning, SPARE framework is designed to help you launch a remarkable career. A degree from Xidian is more than a piece of paper. It is a passport to global career success. So on this slide, we want to tell you that achievement at Xidian doesn't end with graduation. We support your advancement for life with a global alumni network, industry partnership, and career service tailored for international students. So everything we do at Xidian, our academic strengths, interdisciplinary learning sphere framework is designed to help you launch a remarkable career. So on this slide, you can see our graduate career path, working at top companies and universities worldwide. Okay, so the final letter in Xidian is letter N for nurturing the next generation. So as you can see on this slide, we provide top-tier hardware facilities to support your study and life at Xidian University. So our campus have a state-of-art research labs, modern classrooms with interactive teaching tools, and with global academic resources, comfortable student dormitory, sports facilities, and on-campus dining with international and Chinese food options. So we offer abundant activities for international students. These activities let you meet friends, explore Chinese culture, and develop new skills. Okay, now we move to the most important part of today's presentation. It's join us. So first is the application process. So we have 4 steps. The first step is submit your application through our official online portal. So I will share the link with you guys later. And the second step is the AI and online interview. And the third step is supplementary submission of materials. So if our admission teams needs any additional documents from you, we will let you know and you can submit them online. And the last step is confirm the offer. So once your application is approved, you will receive an official offer letter from Xidian University, and then you can prepare your trip to China. So here you can see is our application schedules. We have 3 batches for this academic year. And as you can see, the first 2 batch has already ended. And now you can still apply for the 3rd batch. The deadline for the 3rd batch is July 1st, and we will do online interview from July 6th to the 10th, and we will give you the final result on the July 17th. And here is all the required application materials. Here is a list of application materials you need to submit on our online portal. So please prepare all this carefully to ensure a smooth application process. And as you can see, there are some materials highlighted in red, which is a CSCA entrance examination. This is a new regulation for undergraduate students who want to study in China this year. So only required for undergraduate applicants. And here is also the acceptance letter from the supervisor. This is for the master student and the PhD students. And for the acceptance letter, we have a list of professors' contact information on our school website of Xidian University. You can go on the website and try to email the professor, and then the professor will send your acceptance letter. You need to upload this letter with all the documents to our school portal. Sorry, I think we have some internet connection problems and we are back. Can everybody hear us? Okay, so I'm going to continue. So there are 3 exam subjects: Chinese, mathematics, and physics. And there are 5 exam dates, 1 in December, 1 in January, 1 in March, and 1 in April, and the last one is in June. So the fee for the examination for 1 subject is 450 Chinese yuan, and for 2 or more subjects, it's 700 Chinese yuan. Okay, so this slide covers our tuition fees plus some basic fees and living costs. So for undergraduate students, the tuition fee is 25,000 RMB per person per academic year. And for master, it's 30,000 RMB. And for PhD, it's 40,000. And there is also the application fee for each student, it's 800 RMB. And when you are in China, you need to purchase the medical insurance. And the fee is 1,000 RMB per year. And as you can see here is a dormitory fee for undergraduate student is 36,000, and for PhD and master is 45,000 to 96,000. Okay, we also have the Chinese language student program and the CSCA pre-college program. And as you can see, the tuition fee is 20,000 Chinese yuan for the CSCA pre-college program, and it's 40,000 Chinese yuan for the Chinese language student program. And we have 3 campuses. The main campus is located in Xi'an, and we also have 1 campus in Hangzhou and 1 campus in Guangzhou. So we have like the monthly average living expense for each campus. As you can see, for Xi'an, it's relatively low, so it's ranged from 1,500 to 200, and for Hangzhou and Guangzhou, it's a little bit high compared to Xi'an. Okay, so on this page is our scholarship program. So we have the government level scholarship. So the first one is Chinese government scholarship. But you cannot apply for this scholarship right now because it's only for the first batch and the second batch. So right now you can still apply for the Central Asia 5 Nation Scholarship. It covers tuition, accommodation fees, and living expense. So the deadline for this scholarship is July 1st. And you also can apply the Belt and Road Scholarship, which only covers the living expense. And the deadline is also July 1st. So for the university level scholarship, we have the Huashan Scholarship. It has 3 different levels. And the application deadline for this scholarship is also July 1st. And finally, here is our contact information. So at the top is our application link. So you can copy and paste and submit your application online. And also you can find our phone number and email address. And on the last is our website. So you can find all the admission guide in our website. Okay, so here is the end of today's presentation. So is anybody have a question? Okay, so you want to open the camera?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so and for today, we also have a special guest. We have our student a Bangladesh student who is currently studying at Xidian University. So he wanna share his story about studying at Xidian and also about studying in China. Oh.
Hello everyone, good afternoon, and thanks to our teacher for giving me the opportunity to share my experience at Xidian University. So this is Muhammad Ishaq Hajari. I'm from Bangladesh. I'm an international student at Xidian University. I'm currently doing my Bachelor of Information and Computing Science here, and I'm also working at the international school as an student ambassador. And today I would like to share my experience as an international student here at China and at Xidian University. So when I first came to China, honestly, everything really felt new and unfamiliar. Obviously, there was language barrier, there was problem with food, adjusting to new culture, adjusting to the transportation system here, and even daily life were really confusing at the very first time. But as I like to take challenges, and by time, I overcame all the difficulties and all the cultural differences here. But step by step, it, it became easier. One thing I really appreciate about China is how convenient and safe the daily life is here. And applications like WeChat, Alipay, this actually made our life simple and easier. We don't need to carry our wallets always wherever we go. We can use public transportations using those simple apps. And the environment here is very modern. People are genuinely very helpful, and also our teachers are super helpful. They are very experienced, from the did degrees from China, from USA, France, from all over the world, and they are highly experienced. And the most important thing about our teachers is they are very friendly. Then they are always eager to work with international students if you have that quality and if you are interested enough. And my experience in Xidian University has always been very meaningful. This place is not only strong academically, but also especially they are good in technology and engineering. And at the same time, Xidian University puts a lot of emphasis on extracurricular activities, which actually builds you as a leader and as a person. You can learn more from those extracurricular activities. And as an international student ambassador here, I also had the opportunity to help other students who are interested to studying in China, from Bangladesh especially, and it helped me to learn new skills, communication skills, and leadership. And especially this Xi'an city has always been wonderful. It's a city where history and modern life exist together beautifully. It is affordable for students, as you already saw in the slides that this city is comparatively less expensive compared to other cities. And for students who are thinking about studying abroad, especially in China, my advice would be, do not be afraid of challenges. Every new experience will help you grow stronger and more wiser. Finally, I would like to thank Xidian University for arranging such an amazing seminar for all the international students. I hope it helped you a lot. And thank you everyone for listening to me. Thank you, teacher. You can now continue.
We're gonna do the Q&A right now. So as we can see here, a lot of questions. So let's start from the first questions. Okay, so is the application still open? The answer is yes. The application deadline is July 1st. So right now you can still apply for our university. Okay, so the next question is, I am interested in doing masters in finance or international trade and economics. What should I do? So unfortunately, we do not have this major for master students this year. So maybe you can go on our website and look at our admission guide to find is there any other majors you are interested in. Is this university registered by HEC?
It's not relevant to us. This is for Pakistan.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna pass this. Hello, I'm from. We're gonna pass this. Can someone tell me the little children have learned their language too? Okay, so we have the language requirement for Chinese taught program. You need to have HSK4 with the marks of 180. And for English taught, you need to have IELTS 6.5 at least. Any other questions? Age limits. So we do not have age limits. As long as you are older than 18 years old, you can apply. CSCA is required for bachelor, and if yes, what is the minimum score? Okay, so for this year, we do not have a minimum score for the CSCA. Since it is the first year we have this examination, so as long as you took the examination and got your result, we may consider you as a potential student. When will interview and admission decision be for people who apply for undergraduate in the second round? So the interview for undergraduate in the second round, it should be in the mid-June. So maybe in 2 weeks, you will get emails from us about the interview. And for the final decision, I think it should be like the end of June. So maybe around June 20th or to the 25th. Any master programs taught in English? Yes, we have a lot of master program taught in English. So again, if you wanna check for details, you can go on our website and to look in the admission guide. Can we apply in masters in business administration? So unfortunately, we do not have business administration for master this year. Can a student with a grade 9 qualification who is now in year 1 of a 3-year bachelor degree in Russia apply for your foundation pre-university program? Yes, you can. We do not have limit for the foundation program. You can apply. To get the scholarship in bachelor next year, and as the CSCA is required, what marks should I aim? So right now we do not have like a minimum marks for the CSCA. What is the minimum score for bachelor program computer science and software engineering? We do not have a minimum mark for CSA, but for your like high school, you need to have like the at least 70 for your high school. Honestly, which level of HSK level should I have to integrate into China's society and Chinese lesson while I am studying there? I am planning to obtain master's in computer science. So I think for HSK, you need to have at least HSK4 to that really you can communicate with like all the Chinese students. But if you can get HSK5, I think it will be better. Do you offer a master degree in international Chinese language education? I think we do, but you need to maybe double check our admission guide. I think we have this program in master degree. Duolingo English test scores except yes, we do. You need to have like 110 for the Duolingo. What is the initial deposit student will pay from Pakistan? We do not have the initial deposit, but for this year, you do need to pay the tuition fee first. Then you come to the school, do the registration. So after registration, we will have like the comprehensive ranking. So top 30% of students can get the scholarship. So you have to pay the tuition fee first. Is CSC mandatory for all the bachelor program, even if it's fully self-funded? Yes, you have to take the CSCA examination, but we do not have a requirement for the marks. So you just need to take the examination. Can we do graduation in English language? What do you mean to graduate?
Which is always English.
Yes, we have bachelor program taught in English and also master program taught in English. And there is a question asked in Chinese. 老师你好，有没有在招收印尼博士生？有什么奖学金？有的，我们现在有学校的华山奖学金、一带一路奖学金，都是可以针对印尼学生的。你现在可以申请。Okay, does Duolingo? Okay, we have already answered this question. If someone gets the scholarship, what would be the criteria to maintain that scholarship? So we have a lot of aspects to evaluate. Maybe Ishak, you wanna share?
It's like you have to maintain your academics, you have to be present in the classes, and you have to participate in extracurricular activities as well. 70% will be counted from your academics, and the other 30% will be taking from your participation in other activities. So this is the main criteria you should follow for getting the scholarship, and you cannot break any of the rules set by the university and by the Chinese government. That's all.
Thank you, Isaac. Let's continue. Could you accept mediums of instruction for bachelor program? I am from Bangladesh. So you mean for your high school diploma is in English?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can accept the mediums of instruction. Hi, so grade 9 can apply for foundation. Yes, you can apply, but you need to be at least 18 years old. Okay, we have okay, so medium of instruction, MOI letter acceptable? Yes. Can I apply directly in Bachelor in Computer Science English taught without any consultant or agency? Yes, absolutely yes. Or I am in grade 12. I will get my final score in October. So can I apply with Hope certificate? What will be the process of CSA to get a fully funded scholarship? So do you mean
He still did not give the exam, and he still did not get his certificate for the 12th exam.
Okay, so the thing is when you come to the school to do registration, you need to have your like high school graduation certificate. So if you can get the certificate, then the answer is yes.
You should apply next year, I think.
Yeah, I think you should
Our
apply
plan is
in
start
2023. Yes, because the school starts
from
September. Yes. Hi, I am from Nepal and I got admission letter from University Master in Cybersecurity, but got the email stating that I am required to pay the tuition and complete the registration before being. In this regard, I would like to ask if I pay the tuition fee and later receive the Huashan scholarship, will the tuition fee be refunded? Yes, it will be refunded. If I do not receive the scholarship and decide to withdraw from the program, will the tuition fee be refunded? Sorry, the answer is no. So if so, could you please clarify the we cannot refund if you decide to withdraw, as I am confirmed. Okay, so I think I have already answered your questions. Okay, here, I would like to apply for PhD in medicine. No, we do not have this major for PhD. I heard you will make a score among the students and top 30 will get scholarship, but what where do you make the ranking land? What are the most important things? And also out of top 30, what the percentage to get type A, B, C Huashan scholarship? Okay, so we look different things for different students. So for bachelor student, we have like the interview, so we have the marks for your performance in the interview and also your language requirement. If you can get like the higher HSK scores, so you may get higher marks in the ranking. And for the master and PhD student, so maybe you're like scientific research and your also language requirements, and also we have invite some professional teachers who will give your like all the documents a review and give us a marks. So we will rank you based on all these things. Is there aeronautical engineering major? No. If I study in Xidian, will I choose to learn at one campus only? So maybe Isaac, you can also share this.
So Xidian University has three campuses, as you saw, but you will be basically doing your classes in the main campus in Xi'an, and this campus also has two separate locations. One is in Yantha district and another is in Chang'an district. So if you are a bachelor student, you will be doing your lab classes at the Chang'an district, and your theory classes will be held in the North Campus, which is in Yantha district. And for master students, all of your lab classes will also be in the South Campus, which is in Chang'an.
The dormitory is
And our dormitory is located in the North Campus, I mean the Yantha campus. You will be living here. So we have transportation by the university. You can travel by university buses to the Chang'an campus if you have any classes there, and you don't need to pay any fees for that.
okay. So if my age is 17 and but before coming to China, I will be 18 in September. So can I apply? Yes, you can. Okay. If someone be a self-sponsor in the first year, it means that he will be self-sponsor for the whole years. No, you can still apply for the scholarship in your second or third or fourth year.
All questions about Duolingo, yes.
Yes, Duolingo, yes, we accept. It's one in Chinese. I can answer.
Yes.
Okay, so there is a question in Chinese. 老师，我母亲是中国籍，我本人马来西亚公民，出生在马来西亚，有问题申请吗？你可以看一下我们的招生简章，上面有关于国籍的要求。如果你符合那个国籍要求以及在境外居住的时间，你是可以申请的。I have question. Are there any scholarship for PhD student major in physics? Yes, you can apply for Huashan scholarship, our university scholarship. Oh my God,
All
you have asked a lot
crazy.
about the Duolingo. Yes, we accept. You can apply. Okay.
Mm.
Hi, about students still 16 years old. So if you are under 18, you need to have a Chinese guardian. So you need to find a Chinese to support you. Currently, I'm pursuing my bachelor degree at a private university in Indonesia. Does graduating from a private institution affect my chance of securing a scholarship, or do public and private alumni have the same? No, it will not.
It will not affect.
Yeah, it not
Same
affect you.
practice.
Yeah.
We'll answer these.
Yes. Hi, teacher. How can I apply for bachelor scholarship before September? What do you mean before September?
Our deadline is July 1, so you have to apply before that.
Yes, the application deadline is July 1st. You just need to submit your application before July 1st, and then I think you're good to go. Sorry to keep repeating, for undergraduate applying to Huashan scholarship, out of the top 30% who get scholarship, what percentage will get type A, type B, or type C? Okay, so we do not have the exactly number for the ABC right now. So we will only know the answer after September. I have HSK 4269 成绩. Okay, your HSK is good enough. It is enough to get a scholarship. We cannot guarantee about the scholarship right now, but HSK 4 is enough to apply. I apply Xidian University Huashan scholarship on the 28th of March, but I still do not receive any. Okay, we will start doing interview in the maybe around 15th of June. So please wait patiently. We will give you guys an email about the interview very soon. Okay, one in Chinese. 老师有马来西亚学生专场吗？目前我们还没有安排。如果大家有需求的话，可以留言，然后我们会根据人数进行安排。Okay, I do not have HSK4 certificate. Can I still apply? If you wanna apply for major in Chinese taught, you need to have HSK. But if you wanna apply in English, then you do not need to have HSK. Is there September intake? Yes. Do I need to have HSK and L scores to be able to apply for physics PhD program and its scholarship? For English taught, you need to have L's. For Chinese taught, you need to have HSK. You do not need to have both. Hi, for student under 18 years old, could the student use Beijing citizenship guardian? Yes, as long as your guardian is a Chinese, then it's fine. Okay. Is there any fully funded scholarship for the MBA? So for this year, we do not have program in business administration. Is there master degree for major of media language? We do not have this major for master degree. Do you accept TOEFL? Yes, we do. Excuse me, teacher, I will.
I think we are done with the questions.
Okay,
from
any other?
If anyone wants, they can raise their hands so and ask questions.
Does the EF set English certificate compatible with the university. Yes, we accept EFSAT. Okay, one in Chinese. 老师，西电最好的科系是电信还是电子？电信和电子都是我们非常有名的专业，你可以查一下，这两个专业的排名都非常的高。Okay, any other questions?
We already answered this. You can apply directly in bachelor's.
Can I apply directly in bachelor's in computer science, English taught without consultant or entrance? Yes, or I am in grade 12. I will get my final score in October. So now you need to have your graduation certificate by the start of September. So maybe you can apply in the next academic year. How much scores minimum we need in EFSAT? B2. You need to have B2 for the EFSAT. What is the requirement for masters and language? What do you mean for masters and language? You mean the language requirement, or I don't get your question. Do you have BBA in English? No, we do not have. Is there any media science program? No. Can I apply if I only have MOI, not have Duolingo or else? Yes, you can. You can apply with MOI. What is the maximum age limit for PhD applicants? We do not have a maximum age limit. We only have minimum age limit.
Pharmaceutics. No, we do
No,
not.
no, we do not.
So-
Okay, any other questions? So we're gonna do Q&A until 4, so we still have like 8 to 9 minutes. Do the documents require translation into Chinese and not? Yes.
If it is in English, then you do not need to translate it. But if it is in any other language other than Chinese and English, then you need to translate and notarize this.
For scholarship, maximum age limits, we do not have a maximum age limits. Hi, you mentioned that a 16-year-old student with green card can enroll in the foundation Chinese language program. After completed, can be directly enter the bachelor program. You need to apply again, and also you need to do the CSCA, and you also need to have HSK. 请问，OK，one in Chinese，请问有文科专业吗？有，我们有非常多的文科专业。你是具体想申请什么专业呢？Okay, could you give me some information about how to apply for scholarship? Because I do not have experience at applying scholarship, so I really need helps.
We do not have any separate application for scholarships. You can just select the option and it will be counted as the application for scholarship. You don't need to do anything else.
May I ask for the direction for this master program? Computer science and technology? Direction, what do you mean, the direction?
I think you should look for the application guidebook and you will get every details here you need for the application.
Do you have a master degree in supply chain or logistics? No, we do not have this program. Okay, one in Chinese. 你好，老师，我22岁，来自老挝，目前还有硕士奖学金项目可以申请吗？另外，我目前的 HSK 5级成绩是222分。你的成绩非常的高，可以申请。我们有那个学校的奖学金，华山，你现在可以申请，截止日期是7月1号。 老师好，大学奖学金会有传播专业吗？我们目前没有这个专业。For apply PhD, don't have publication yet, so can we apply? I mean, you can try, but again, we cannot guarantee about the admission results and the scholarship. Is there a minimum CA score to be eligible for Huashan scholarship? We do not have a minimum score. Is this university has international relation in bachelor? No, we do not have this major. A student who is 16 years old and has completed grade 9 is eligible for foundation Chinese program. After completing it, HSK and CSCA the only requirement to proceed?
After completing the foundation program. I
Yes,
think
yes, these two are the requirements to proceed. Is there master degree for major of teaching Chinese language? When and what is the requirements? So I think for this, for master degree, you mean in Chinese taught, you need to have like at least HSK 5 with the marks of 210, I think. Please double check our admission guide. Okay, so any other questions? We still have 5 minutes. Now I'm studying China Chongqing City. Can I apply in your university for September? Yes, you can. The deadline is July 1st. You still got 2 months. Okay, so we're gonna show you guys our application link again. And also here is a email address. If you have any other questions, please feel free to email us or give us a phone call.
halal food.
Yeah, maybe Isaac can share.
Yeah, we have a lot of halal foods available in Xi'an. I think it's way more than other cities in China. Xi'an has a lot of halal options available. In fact, in our university canteens, we do have halal food options, so you don't need to worry about halal food options. It's available. All right, do you have any other question? I don't think so.
Okay, you can find our admission guide on the website here, sie.xidian.edu.cn. What is the deadline for the apply? Okay, the deadline is July 1st. July 1st is the deadline. Hello, okay. Can I add your WeChat? We do not have a public WeChat for admission, but I think it will be better for you to send us an email. Our email address is sie@xidian.edu.cn. We will reply you as long as we see your email. So email us, it will be better. Any other questions? We still got 2 minutes. Okay, I think that's it for today. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email us. Okay. Thank you everybody for joining us. Okay, thank you and thank you, Ishak.
Thanks to you, Loshi, for giving us time, and thanks everyone for joining.
Okay, so hope to see everybody in Xidian. Okay, bye guys.